Hello and welcome to The Wave of Things. My name is André Savitier. This first episode of 2019 I want to dedicate to the series I made about countries, which I started with Ukraine and Portugal, and this time I chose Lithuania. Lithuania is a small country in northeastern Europe. It's a Baltic country with a population of around 3 million people, so it is quite small. But it was not always so. Together with Poland, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth in the Middle Ages, it used to be the biggest state in Europe, stretching from the Baltic Sea down to the Black Sea. Why did I choose Lithuania? Some years ago I've been there. I visited the cities Vilnius, Kaunas, Klaipėda, wonderful cities with great architecture, and also the island on the water, Trakai. And the language of Lithuania, Lithuanian, is very beautiful. It's one of the oldest Indo-European languages, and it sounds like from a fairy tale. As you can imagine, the dark alternative scene or new wave scene in Lithuania is not quite big, but very strong, and there are also some musicians that are worth mentioning. I will start with the biggest cult band of Lithuania. It is called Foyer. Foyer were founded in the mid-80s and split up in 1997. And in this time they released 14 studio albums, and their early work was influenced by synth-pop artists like Depeche Mode.
I never know that I haven't near how to burn myself, and that's all around. Faces cut from eyes, cut from cold and death.
Another Lithuanian band from the 80s I want to show you is called Schwarze Szene. It means direction north. For a long time they only had one release named Nietiekto, which was later re-released with 2 bonus tracks. It appears to be the most sought after vinyl in whole Lithuania. I figured out there is also another album by Schwarze Szene, Ledinai, which seems to be a soundtrack for a film, which makes also sense as the frontman of Schwarze Szene, Kristijonas Viljonas, is one of Lithuania's most famous film directors. In the 90s, new bands appeared in the dark alternative sector in Lithuania. I want to mention 2 of them that were important for the Lithuanian gothic scene. The first is called Siela, which means soul. They have a more punkish attitude, and they also had success outside Lithuania. My favorite band from Lithuania is called Mano Juodoji Sesuo, My Black Sister. Also they were important for the Lithuanian gothic scene. Their early work is similar to Clan of Xymox, while the newer work is going to a more mainstream direction, or direction synth-pop. One of the newest alternative bands from Lithuania is Solo Ensembles from Vilnius. They released their debut in 2016 and got very good critics for that, and also an award for Best Alternative Musician in Lithuania in 2016.
Tai yra muzika. Muzika.
Whenever you have the chance to visit Lithuania, please do so. I'm sure you won't regret it. Also now you know a little bit more about the country and its music. As always, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.